Alright guys, welcome back to another Pokemon TCG Pocket video on my channel. Today another deck, Lunala EX. Now this Pokemon is the newest boss Pokemon from the latest set, and it has an interesting ability which basically allows it to remove or move all psychic energy from a psychic Pokemon from the bench to an active Pokemon. Now the active Pokemon doesn't have to be psychic, which is very interesting. So that actually means in this deck, I mean, it doesn't really matter, but in any other deck, this card is very much applicable because you can play it in a couple of decks using different strategies. So that's going to be nice. But yeah, anyways, this deck, the strategy behind it is essentially to ideally start with the normal Giratina in the front position, building up Giratina EX in the back, and building up Lunala EX in the back, basically on the bench, right? Even if we start with Cosmog, it's not too bad because we can use teleport and move ourselves out of the way, right? That's essentially the way this deck is being played. It's been recommended to me on Discord, so greetings and thanks for the recommendations, guys. So, let's actually... by the way, you could also throw out one Giratina, maybe put in a Cresselia EX or a Rayquaza, for example. Those would also all work pretty fine, I'm pretty sure of it. But yeah, the good thing about the Giratina EX is it basically is self-sufficient. It gives itself energy, right? Hence, it is very, very useful. The Poisonous Arrow is also nice in this deck. And yeah, I mean, you can see every card which is in the deck. Let's just hop into a few games actually, and let's actually do it here in the random matches and see what this deck is capable of, right? Okay, so an opponent has been found. Very nice. Level 45. Now the most problematic decks here would be something along the lines of Dark type. I guess those would be problematic if they, for example, have quick, fast attacks for low energy costs. Yeah, those are going to be tough, but yeah. All right, we're starting with Cosmog here. We're going to bring it to the front position because we can give it energy and then bring it back. We already have a very good starting hand, actually. 2 times Pokeball. Oh, and we have the normal Giratina. Awesome. So we're going to play that. And we have Giratina EX. We have our most optimal opening field right there. This Giratina we're going to keep on our hand. We do not need 2 Giratina EXs on the field, right? We're going to play this one. We're then going to use Teleport in the next turn to actually bring this Giratina to the front, right? First, we're going to use the Professor's Research because the other Giratina has the ability to basically... when it has energy on it, its retreat cost is 0, which is awesome because that allows us for a lot of flexibility right now, which we need, right? So the opponent's playing Porygon. Very interesting. Never really see this Pokemon actually being used by anyone because I don't really see much use of it as of now anyways. I can assume that later down the road we will probably get cards which will profit a huge deal from something like this ability, right? Which allows you to look at your top card of the deck and then retrieve it and so forth, right? But I mean, that's something which may come in the future, but as of now, I don't see any use for it. So, oh, he's playing Oricorio. Interesting. Okay, so we do need to hold tight onto our Giratina here, the normal one, because that's essentially the only Pokemon which can deal with an Oricorio in our deck, right? So, well, we do have 2 of those. And we have a second Cosmog, and we are going to play it. Ideally, we want to have either 2 normal Giratinas or 2 Lunalas on the field, right? That's essentially the strategy we want to go with. Now, we're going to give Cosmog actually the energy, and we're going to bring it back. Definitely. We're going to bring it back. Bring our other Giratina to the front. Right, that's that. Let's see what the opponent's going to do, actually, because he's playing a very weird deck, in my opinion. I mean, Porygon and Oricorio and Giratina. Oh, Mars. Okay, that one could be good for us, actually. Let's see. All right. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful. He's actually given us everything we wanted to have because we have the rare candy now and we have Lunala EX. So we have both cards which we actually want to have in our hand, which is nice. All right, he's gonna give his Giratina more energy, and we have a second rare candy. Okay, I'm not gonna say no to that. Gonna bring forth our Lunala now. Boom, there it is. Lunala EX is on the field. And then we're just gonna give ourselves one more energy with Giratina EX. Now, on the next turn, we could actually opt in to attack the Oricorio and actually finish it off if he doesn't switch it out, because it has 70 HP and Giratina does 70 damage, right? So that would be an option, actually. Let's see. Unless he draws it back, right? If he retreats it, then we're not going to do it. But he's certainly taking his time now. He's probably thinking about how he's going to go about the situation. I do think if he attacks, that's probably the worst move he could have done. Okay, interesting. Interesting. He's drawing back, bringing out his Giratina EX. Now, I mean... All right, okay. So we're gonna retreat now. Interesting, very interesting, definitely what he did there. I can't really grab his intentions with that one. But yeah, we're gonna go with the energy here. Psycho ability from Lunala, giving it all the energy, and now we're able to attack using the 100 damage move, right? We're gonna attack the Giratina. Now he's in a situation where he cannot do much because if he attacks, he's gonna lose, right? If he retreats to Oricorio, then we are forced to retreat. But that doesn't matter because our Giratina in the back is able to deal with the chicken nugget. So we don't really have any troubles here. He does have his Porygon though, so I do remember the stage 2 evolution of the Porygon was somewhat troublesome, I believe. It had some weird ability where it's basically just randomizes the energy or something like that. But it doesn't matter in our case because we don't really need energy anymore, right? It randomizes the energy which is being generated. So that doesn't matter for us whatsoever. Okay, we do have red. We don't need it. We're going to retreat actually now. Bring forth our Giratina, the normal one. And then we're simply going to attack using its 70 damage move. Boom, there it is. And Giratina defeated Giratina. Or Giratina defeated Giratina. However you want to call it. I don't mind. Right, so now, yeah, he's going to bring out Porygon. There is nothing much he can do, actually. Because we are able to just simply destroy his Porygon. Yeah, he surrendered. Nice one. He surrendered. Very nice. GG. That was an awesome first round. I actually enjoyed that one pretty much. But yeah, that was a good round. So let's actually carry on and let's go to round number 2. So we're always going to do best of 3 format here. So let's actually see if we're on the second round now able to be as lucky as the previous round. Because... we were able to literally dominate the opponent just now, which was great. So, let's see what this opponent is bringing to the table now. Very interesting to see as well how the meta has changed. I mean, a lot of decks are being played now, which have not been around the first couple of days. Like, very nice to see how it's evolving. And we already have a great hand here as well. We're having the entire field which we actually want. The normal Giratina EX, and we have Cosmog. So we are having everything we need. Alright, Professor's Research, Pokeball. Oh, okay, nice. I don't know, do we want to play that one or keep holding onto it for now? We're going to hold onto it for now. We're going to see what this one is leading to. This Eevee is can be problematic because of the ability. I don't think he's gonna attack though. I don't think. I think he's playing. What is he playing? The Leafeon, I think. Leafeon EX, probably. That would have made the most sense. But apart from that, very interesting deck as well. Like also the energy choice. Alright, so energy onto the Giratina in the front, so we're actually flexible. We're going to use our move again, and we're going to end our turn. We're waiting for rare candy. We need that. If we don't get rare candy anytime soon, then we're in trouble. Oh yeah, alright. Perfect. Just as I assumed, playing Leafeon EX. Now, I don't think he's going to attack this turn. I hope so anyways. I think he's gonna charge up his Giratina still, or Giratina. Oh yeah, he is attacking, okay. Then we're gonna have to play our second normal Giratina actually. Because otherwise we're gonna lose it in the front. We're gonna give it 1 energy. Come on, there it is. Drawing it back, bringing out the other one to the front. And then we're going to use the ability again. We do have red. So the thing is now, if I come out with red and finish off his Leafeon EX, then his Giratina is going to finish ours, which we don't really want. What we ideally want here is to have Lunala EX on the field and then make our move. Because if we do it before that, we don't really have much to actually help us deal with his Giratina. So that's going to be an issue. So we need to be a bit more patient here. Let's really see quickly. So we do have the giant cape. We're actually going to go with the cape here. Give it to our Giratina in the front. Give our Cosmog 1 energy. And then simply just charge up again with the Giratina EX. I think that's the most sensible move to be made here. Right? Oh, second Leafeon EX. I see. I see. Wasn't expecting that one yet. He's giving his other one energy. I don't really see the scenario where this combination which he has on his field is actually helpful, because Leafeon EX is not really a Pokemon which deals a ton of damage. I mean, outside of Leaf Pokemon decks, I don't really find it that useful. But anyways, he did 70. Oh yeah, perfect. Beautiful, beautiful. Now we can actually make our moves. So we're gonna evolve. Boom. Bringing out Lunala onto the field. We're going to give it 1 energy actually in a moment. And we are going to retreat our Giratina in the front. Bring our Giratina from our Giratina EX onto the active position. Destroy his Leafeon EX. And then the turn after, he's going to come with his Giratina 100%. And actually destroy ours. But we are giving it the poisonous arrow. So he's going to take some extra damage. And we have Cyrus. So if he does retreat it after that, because he won't be able to attack, GG. Bro, I'm thinking like steps ahead right now. 150 damage, easy. Leafeon EX is done for. 2 points for us. And now the opponent has to attack. Because he can't stand back and not attack. So he doesn't have much choice. The good thing for our opponent is he plays Psychic Energy, so he's going to be able to attack. And he has the second Magnemite. Doesn't really matter for us, but anyways. I think he should have actually brought forth his Magneton if he has Magnezone, but I don't know. So, he took 20 damage plus poison. We're going to bring our Lunala EX to the front now. The only way the opponent can win now is if he has Cyrus. That is the only way he can win. Otherwise, he's not going to be able to win. So, we're going to give Lunala 1 energy. Bring forth our Giratina EX. and then just attack. 100 damage plus poison. He's going to be left with 10 HP. He is not going to be able to attack using Giratina. He has to retreat, right? There is no way he can attack us. Oh, he's coming out with Leafeon. All right, I see. Leafeon is going to give itself energy, so that's good. Nothing really to worry about here. Magneton is also on the field. Both of them are probably giving itself energy now. I don't know why he's going through all the troubles. He's probably not thinking that I may have something in my back pocket. But we do. We have Cyrus. So we're just going to be finishing it quickly. Nice and easy. Giratina to the front. Lunala is going to finish him off. GG. Strong round, guys. Very strong round. Easy wins. I mean, this deck is fun. A lot of fun. I can only recommend to you guys, give it a shot. Very nice deck. As always, let me know down below in the comment sections what you think about it. Thanks for tuning in. Take care of yourselves. Until next time.